Happy Friday, my gorgeous soul. Welcome on into today's tarot message. Message from Spirit on this dandy old Friday. What does Spirit have in store for us today? Oh, never mind. Okay. And if these messages resonate with you, make sure to give me a like. Give me a like. Okay, so these two cards popped out and it looked like resisting abundance, resisting a new beginning because you're caught up in the past. And then this third card popped out, which confirmed that that first story. So it feels like you are caught in between doubt, victim mode, unworthiness, shit, not feeling good enough. This self-image, feels like your self-image needs to be upgraded big time, because what lies in the middle is this Ace of Pentacles, this fruitful, new, abundant beginning. It's here for you. And the Two of Swords. Two of Swords, it's like, no, you're cutting yourself off. So like the universe is trying to bring you in this new heart and you're like, nope, I don't want it. Get away from me. Get the away. And with this Five of Pentacles, it's like, woe is me. I'm not good enough to experience what I truly want. I'm not good enough. How many times have you said that to yourself? How many times has a human said that to themselves? It's totally human. But the first step into healing and upgrading from that, moving on from that mentality is, or not acceptance, but acknowledgement. That is the first, acknowledging, oh shit, I have this self-talk. Why do I have this self-talk? Where are these thoughts coming from? From what memory? Why the resistance? Why the resistance, young one? Actually, I'm gonna pull from my chakra deck. Why the resistance? Feels like a heart chakra block. A heart chakra. Why the resistance? Miracle. Okay. Because amazing things scare you. Because every time something amazing happens, something happens and it goes away, and so you're tired of hoping and wishing and getting something and then it being taken away, because you're like, what's the point? I just end up in pain anyway, so why experience greatness when it's only short-lived? That's kind of what I'm getting here. It's the dialogue. Anything else? And I mean, that is a fair, I guess, story to have. Because I mean, shit happens to everybody, right? And we all have that, that right to be like, life is unfair, you know? Like, I experienced a lot of stuff and I didn't like it and I'm sad that it happened and whatever. But then at some point, just finally letting that story go, you know? Like, yeah, shitty things happen and shitty things are shitty, but seeing it as a miracle, not to that extent, but seeing it as something that happened for you, not to you. So something that was painful, maybe it helped you grow and it helped you get to where you are now, you know, and maybe where you are now is beautiful. And so you couldn't be here now if that shitty thing hadn't happened to you. So start seeing the pains as lessons, and also just balancing out the pain, or like neutralizing the pain, like not allowing that pain to hurt so much that it overcomes you and like makes you resist a new beginning. Because I pulled out another card and creation came in. So creation, creating anew, that has been such a theme this week of like, there's been a lot of mental, emotional, physical baggage, but you're being asked to put it down and create anew. And it's coming up and being purged because you're ready to step into the new. You might be experiencing this like old mindset, or experiencing this unworthiness or not good enoughness. Because it's like, it's time for it to come out and be gone. It's time for it to be transmuted and let go from your aura so that way miracles can happen. The pain, the trauma, it's all coming out. Because think about it, if you weren't growing, if you weren't evolving, then you wouldn't feel like new levels of emotion, you know, and different phases of like pain and suffering and old memories that are like being unlocked and coming back to life. Like you wouldn't be unbirthing all of these things within you if you weren't evolving. So the fact that you are experiencing these things is great, because that means that things are being like baked, basically. Like the preheating stage is done, it's ready to be baked and then released and eaten into your belly. I'm kidding, do not put that back. Do not put it back into your system. But anyway, creating something new. What is a new story you want to have for yourself? Instead of this, nothing great ever lasts. How do you want something to go? So maybe this is like a love story. Every time I date someone, they turn out to be a jerk. Okay. So how do you create a new story? We'll start by creating a new story. What do you want to happen? And that's a part of the creation process. You have to figure out, okay, what do you want? Because everyone's creations are going to be different, and that is what makes us so miraculous and amazing, is because we get to co-create what we want. So each person's going to have their own specific creation. So what does your like perfect partner look like then? If you keep attracting jerks, or you keep experiencing jerks, A, what's the story that you're holding on to, or what's the energy that you're holding on to that's keeping these jerks from coming back? And B, well, what narrative do you want to what narrative do you want to implement, and what narrative do you want to let go of? And it's hard, totally easier said than done. Like years and years and years of ingrained self-doubt, ingrained just shit talk to yourself, ingrained inner critic. Like it takes a while to work through and to process and to release and let go. So yeah, don't get caught up in it. Dabble in it, you know, feel it. You got to feel it to then release it. Okay, whatever. But then let it go. Don't dwell. And that is hard. Dwelling can be so easy sometimes because you just want to latch on. But that's the old way of being, right? Latching on to pain, latching on to old hurtful stories. But you all creating a new miraculous beginning. So create what you want. Focus on what you want. And just believe it. Believe it. Last week I read this from my board. Ask, believe, act, allow, receive. The steps to manifesting and the steps to creating. You gotta let go of the old to allow in the new. So allow in the new. Allow in the new. Let go. Get that Palo Santo and cleanse, release, let go. Call in your angels, call in your ancestors. Meditate, prayer, go into nature. Go swimming, go play, go dance, go have fun, and just shed and let go, and accept in abundance, baby, because it's here. And on that, have a great weekend. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. If these messages resonated with you, make sure to give me a like and subscribe if you enjoy these daily tarot messages. And I will catch you next week for next week's daily messages. Have a great weekend. Bye.